Okay, camera 1 is ready. Camera 2 is also ready, as you see. Mic check, mic check. Mic check 1, mic check 2. Light 1, light 2. I think that we are ready. Okay, now finally this old but slightly improved recording area is done and ready for use. I have new lighting system. I mean, it is not new, it is old, but as you see, it is no longer fixated to the table. This cable is kinda annoying, but for now it will stay. It is actually being fixated on the top, and it is now a bit further up, which is actually much better, because now it used to be like at this height and it was kind of blocking the lighting my face, so I was always in the slight shade, but now that is out of the way. And also now when I'm using this angle, check this out. Now with having this camera a bit further up when recording from the top, you can see everything so much better, and I'm really enjoying this. This is definitely an improvement in comparison to the previous setup. Now also, you see this corner, the camera is actually fixated on the wall together with this light that is lighting me, and I have this foam in the corner to slightly improve the acoustics together with this awesome spider that I received a while ago from a subscriber and a patron of mine. So on the right you can also see that I'm using this board with all the molds that is they are kinda destroyed, but it works. It is definitely here for slightly better acoustics than having a bare wall, but in future I will fixate this on the wall and it will look much better than it looks currently now. So overall this area is better. Yeah, definitely better. In the end I will improve it even more. I actually want to have this table in the middle of this room, like here, and also the whole area will look much better, because currently we have a lot of mess, big mess. So what is in store for today's video? Finally, tarantula content, like regular, normal tarantula content, and that will actually be a couple of rehouses, but together with tarantulas we will also be rehousing one Huntsman Spider, because I have some mold issue inside and I want to give him fresh substrate, together with Heterometrus scorpion. This is actually the baby from the big Heterometrus scorpion that I had a while ago, but it died. I think it died in the old dark den. I'm not really sure, but anyhow, you remember that scorpion had babies, and this is the only scorpion baby that I left for myself. I gave away all the others. So together with that we have a couple of interesting rehouses. This in here is Sahydroaraneus raya, and this is one bolting machine, so I'm not really looking forward to rehousing that one. Also this one will be easier. Pamphobeteus species cascada, that will be one easy rehouse. Then this Tapinauchenius violaceus. You can see the size is almost as big as this cup, and a couple of times this one actually bolted when I opened the enclosure, so I definitely need to rehouse that one and I don't want to chase it anymore. This potentially bolty Huntsman Spider, you actually see it molted. This is its molt, and now it is kind of bigger than it used to be when I put it inside of this enclosure, but as I already said, this one will just get the same enclosure, but it will be mold free. And the last will be the Heterometrus scorpion, which is under the cork bark, but yeah, you will see it very well. And actually we are starting it off with this one that also got a lot of bolting potential, because this is Chilobrachys species, Cambodian blue, and also the reason for the rehouse is you see a lot of mold has developed inside, and we will just give it the same type of closure, the same size enclosure with fresh substrate, and that's everything. Yeah, and actually I think that we will start with that, because together with Sahydroaraneus raya, these two are kind of the ones that are potentially the hardest, but I will do my best to make it hassle-free. Also, what is the good thing with this table, with this recording area? Unlike the old one, there are no gaps behind the table, so the spider can actually bolt all the way to the edge of these two corners, and it cannot go anywhere. So technically a little bit safer environment. The enclosure is, as you can see, super standard, just a lot of substrate, and that is everything that these spiders need, because you know, Chilobrachys, they are burrowers, and all they need is a lot of substrate, and then they make their burrows. You can actually see it here how Tarantula made 3 separate but interconnecting tunnels that are going across the entire cup, you see. So now let's poke it a bit and get it in a new one. I will try to get it to go straight into the new enclosure, but you never know how that will end up. Gonna remove a bit of substrate. Now you can see that the tarantula is getting... Can you even see it? Yeah, down there you can see that tarantula is actually getting the spores, not spores, but the actual mold on itself, which is a nasty thing, because then it is high chance that it will just spread it into the new enclosure, but there is nothing that you can really do about it. Come on, little guy, no bolting. Just calmly go down into that enclosure, yes? No, please, yes. Straight down. Yes! Easy business, tarantula is right there. And also tarantula, it doesn't look spectacular, you see, it is just generic Chilobrachys sling with nothing special, just some brownish coloration, and that is everything that you can see. Good luck recognizing the species at this stage. Now let me just quickly wash my hands, because I don't want to spread the mold to other enclosures. I also washed the stick that I used. Yeah, I also don't want to spread it through that. Now this rehouse should be significantly simpler and significantly easier, and also tarantula is something to look at, because this is a Pamphobeteus, which Pamphobeteus species cascada, and unlike the previous sling, this one is quite colorful. You will see it now in a second, if I can convince it to come on my hand. Come on. There we go. You can see how oh no, oh. Okay. Did I maybe say that this will be an easy rehouse? Yeah. Go in. And wait there for your enclosure. I almost broke Thor's enclosure again. Yeah, again. So the enclosure setup will be a bit of substrate together with some cork bark hide, but I need to pick the cork bark, the right cork bark. This one looks nice, right? Yeah, definitely. So that will be the winner. Got the substrate right here. Not too much, not too little. Squeeze in the cork bark like this. Perfect, you see. And we can deal with the little bolter. Are you done with the bolting? Maybe? No. But check it out now. Look at this slow moving. And also you see how the booty is up. This is a defensive move. Yeah. You cannot escape over there, buddy. Tough luck. Got it again. But you can enter your new enclosure if you wish. If you stop bolting. No, don't go out. Go in. Check it out. And let us admire you just for a brief moment. It is actually a freshly molted tarantula. Kind of fresh, like a week or so. Slightly more than a week. I actually fed him once, so he is alright. But yeah, Pamphobeteus tarantulas. Pretty cool tarantulas, you see. Even as a sling, the abdomen is awesome, but the rest of the carapace is also pretty cool. And legs, some sort of bluish, I don't know, blue/gray. Now let's close this enclosure before it bolts off again. This was kinda easy. Now let me take the Tapinauchenius violaceus. That one I need not a lot of substrate, but I need a nice cork bark. Something like this with a cork bark leaned against the side, because just like some of Pamphobeteus tarantulas, Tapinauchenius, they also make a web curtain where they incorporate the substrate in the web, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, and in its current enclosure it doesn't have anything, so this will be a major improvement for it. And since I already got a female, I'm hoping that this one is a male, because once it matures, we can have a nice sexy time with you. Come on, you were bolting every time. Why are you so hesitant now? Yeah, just slowly and calmly. Ooh, this posture is actually really interesting, but you can see the sweet look that this tarantula got. Oh no, 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 no. Please, just Yeah, let me just close it because I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk chasing this one. Because even though these are New World, so you know their venom is not that really strong, significantly strong, but it is stronger than regular New World tarantula. And on top of that, they, together with Pamphobeteus tarantulas, they can sometimes be really bitey, and they are just biting randomly. At least it looks like it. So therefore, I think that this is the species that could technically, if you get it on your hands, it can technically just bite you for no reason, and I don't really want to have them on my hands because of that reason, because I've seen them randomly biting stuff like for no reason. So yeah, keeping my hands far from those guys. Now next one, the Huntsman Spider, and same thing as for the Tapinauchenius tarantula, but I want to have one bigger slab of cork bark. Something like this, because I noticed that they like to spend their time on the actual cork bark end. Does this looks like a face, like one eye socket, the other eye socket, nose, mouth? Kind of, from this right? Creepy. And you can actually see that the Huntsman Spider is chilling on the cork bark at this very moment. Yeah, let's open it. Yeah, and now since it molted, it is actually getting some sort of coloration, you see? It is not super pronounced, but you can see some like, oh, bolty. Can you like keep standing? Maybe I can take it out together with that cork bark. There we go. Oh, now hopefully it won't jump, but this is a cool, oh, ooh. Chill, guy, chill. Maybe I should just give him It's all good, man. Little jumping machine. But you are no match for me. I got its web all over me. Did it jump on me? I think I did, or not, I have no idea. But the spider seems to be a little bit aggravated, so I will let it chill now. I think that we got a decent shot. We'll see later on the recording. Now, are you ready for the scorpion? I surely am. And it is right here. Ta-da! This is the baby Heterometrus species. I'm not really sure which species this is, but yeah. Oof, maybe I should take the camera. Because unlike tarantulas, scorpions, you know, they cannot really climb the plastics or glass or anything, so they are super easy to navigate. Are you kind of mad, little guy? Ooh. Nah, he's just threatening a bit. But it is all a bluff, you know. Sweet stinger you got over there. Are you ready to get a bigger enclosure? Yeah, I'm sure he is. I will be using the same cork bark in his new enclosure, because there is really no reason to not use it. And also I will use his old substrate. I will put it inside because I spotted springtails living inside, so that will be a nice thing. I only see few now, but I swear that there was more. There were more. So cork bark, and yeah, go. I will also put this random cork bark inside together with his old cork bark, or actually I should add the I need to get it outside in order to use his substrate. So I will try to pick it up by its tail. This usually works, and I will just put it in the cup. Scorpions are so easy to maneuver around because of that. Now I can dump his old substrate inside and mix it up with the current one, adding the random cork bark and the kind of hide-ish one. I'm gonna bury it up a little bit so it actually makes a little bit more sense. Now it can actually dig under it. And the enclosure is ready. Now we just take the cup and just like that. Hilarious, right? There we go. Baby is inside. Enjoy your bigger and more spacious enclosure together with far more enjoyable hide. I'm pretty sure that you will be able to make it nice and cozy. Okay, this leads us to the final tarantula rehouse of this video, and that is the Sahydroaraneus raya. For that one, a lot of substrate, and that's it. Honestly, I would prefer to use a taller enclosure just for the longevity of it, because if I use the enclosure like this one, then it would get a little bit bigger before I would need to rehouse it again. But since I have no longer any of that size, this is actually the only one, but I need to wash it first thoroughly because we had a mold issue inside. Therefore, I won't be using that one now. This one is all that I have left. And it will be good for now, but that means that I will need to rehouse it far quicker. And for this rehouse, I will use this trick. I will cover one section with the lid, and over there, you see back there, I have the hole. So hopefully, when I dump Tarantula here, it will just bolt straight down into that corner right here. That is at least a theory and wishful thinking. Wish me luck. This is an Asian burrower, so yeah, fast, just like any Chilobrachys tarantula. Can you be nice for me, please? Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no up. Don't go up. No, what are you doing? Seriously. I have no idea what this tarantula is doing. Come on, turn up. Don't bite it. Come on. Oh. This is going from bad to worse. Or maybe... Are you in a twit posture? What? Okay, no. I'm done. I'm done. Easy, easy. This almost went south. And even though this is a cool looking tarantula, I really don't want to risk it, chase it around. Even more than I didn't want to risk it with Tapinauchenius. Because this one, it actually packs a strong venom. And it is actually acting so weird because all of the tarantulas that, normal tarantulas, when you poke them like that, they will go straight. This one actually turned around and wanted to go up off the lid. Oof. Could have been a catastrophe. So, yeah, this is everything for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this new space, this new recording area. And yeah, if you did, thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to support this channel even more, there's a Patreon page. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I upload on Monday and Friday. So see you again soon. Bye.